Hello everybody and welcome to the WizPlz tutorial for any percent glitchless, glitched, best ending, whichever route you're doing. The fights are all the same. The only differences are going to be the items. So hopefully this will take a little bit longer. I want to talk about these ones in depth because they are some of the hardest bosses in the game. And they take a little bit of finesse and there's a lot of things to know. So going into this, the first thing we'll talk about is the mechanics of the Wizard 1. Wizard 1's going to throw bubbles at you and charge at your face. That's all he's going to do. If you get hit by a bubble, he's more likely to charge at you. If you have a bubble on you, you can't generate a star. That's what they do. So basically, I can't generate a star until it's gone, and that's their basic mechanics. But you can manipulate his RNG a bit, because if you throw a star as you walk off of this lip here, you'll basically set him up to always charge at you at the beginning. But something like this, I messed that up. Whatever. Right about there as you're falling. It should be doing something like that. Then you jump and just throw a star. Ideally, that star will go off of the screen, and that'll allow you to generate another star and keep fighting him real quick. So the ideal fight would look something along the lines of... missed it. But then you can just throw another star. Maybe one more if he comes down. The wizards do like to avoid stars, by the way, but that's kind of what he looks like. He's pretty easy to fight. This wizard may take a little bit of getting used to, but he's very easy. The next wizard, he's a little different. The items I have set up right here are a fireball, a potion, and a bomb. You probably will, well, you'll be guaranteed getting a potion and a bomb. So I'm going to go through this as if I only had those two items for the most part. If for whatever reason you didn't get the bomb or you didn't have a chance to get one at any point or whatever, that's not a huge deal. It'll just change how you fight this next wizard, but I recommend trying to get the bomb. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about his mechanics. He throws these little ice crystals. You're on ice, which of course is a pain in the ass, and he's actually really aggressive. He'll charge you a lot. Stars or no stars, whatever, he'll charge you a lot. So the way to fight this guy is when you're coming in, generate a bomb, throw the bomb at him. You want to throw a little star, and ideally that star's going to come and bounce underneath right there, and then you can just hit him one more time and you're good to go. So let's see if I can actually pull this off. I'm really bad at it, but we'll see. I missed him. You have to generate the bomb after you go through the pipe, because it'll throw otherwise. But yeah, you want him to charge down at you. And then, since I missed that there, I need one more star. And this is what sucks about this, is that the momentum of the stars is going to be a pain. But yeah, then you can also jump on your thing. The ideal fight for this guy is going to allow you to hit him, and then usually he'll swoop again. You can throw the star and jump on it and ride right. That was the stupidest momentum. And you can jump on the star and get up here. If you don't have the bomb, you're fighting this guy, what you can do is kind of try and jump at him or whatever. Just the big problem with him is that you have to deal with the fact that the stars are going to slide on this ice a lot, and which means that they have to slide out the tube, otherwise they don't disappear. I didn't hit him. Yay. So yeah, if you have the bomb, you can use the bomb strat. If you don't, then you don't have to worry about it. It's fine. Going to the final stage of this guy, you want to do a star ride off of that. For here, you can do another star ride if you want, but try if you do that to have the star right off, and then don't transition immediately because you don't want the star on the screen when you go through it. This last boss, let's talk about him. He kind of has one of his own attacks, which is the... let's see if I can get him to set it off. No, he's not going to do it. He has this like little tornado thing that he fires. That is the only thing that can hit you if you're sitting in this corner, by the way, so it's pretty cool. I'm trying to see if I can get him to use it. But, come on, throw it. Throw it, you asshole. He's not going to do it, just because I'm trying to show it off. But that's the only other attack he has that's not been seen before. There it is, that little swoopy thing. That'll chase you, and it's a pain. But besides that, he just has the two things that the previous wizards have. Now, if you can come into this with a fireball, one thing that I recommend is just like when you come in here, throw it, and you should be able to hit him. You might go up straight away, and you might miss, but if you don't have the item, it's not a big deal. But he has a couple of different patterns that he'll utilize. He'll either kind of swoop down, he'll stay still, he'll go up. There's a couple of different things he can do. And if you want to change your save states so that you can get the other thing, just sort of wait in here for a little bit, because I think it's frame dependent. But I like to start the fight by jumping and throwing a star like that. Now, of course, this time he went straight up, so I missed. But you can do something like that. The basics for fighting this guy is that if he has a bubble on you, he will kind of charge you, right? And then you can use that safe spot we talked about. And that's very helpful. He takes 5 hits, unlike the others, it only took 3. Which means that ideally what we want to do is we want to try and grab a bubble as a star hits the right side and flies over here. So that's actually a lot harder said than done. I have a lot of trouble with this particular piece of the puzzle. And other things you can do is, like, if you get him to come down here, hit me, which is fine. You can kind of manipulate him. But yeah, so what I like to do is I like to jump in, throw a star, and hopefully I hit him. Sometimes it's an easy 2 hits, sometimes it's not. You know, whatever happens, you can kind of do things. Come on. Ugh, this boss is a pain. This will take the most practice out of the entirety of the bosses, I think, because he's so different depending on what he decides to do. Like right there, I got an easy 2 hits, which is great, and then I can get a 3rd one like that. I might use my potion, and then I hit him again. Wow, that's awesome. Then I might use my fireball and be like, "Come here, dick." Takes 5 hits. You defeat him. Get used to everything that he does, and spend time fighting this guy, because he is a huge pain in the ass. And if you're doing this glitchless or glitched, wow, that was even perfect. If you're doing this glitched or glitched version, he's a little bit harder to deal with because you won't have all the HP that I have right now. I like to come in with 4 HP, but you know, whatever HP you have, it's fine. If you grab an extra item, this is where it's useful. Like I was saying, you can use the bombs. Like, so if you have a fireball and bombs, you can come in here, throw a bomb, throw a fireball, whatever. I mean, it's all dependent on how your item setup is. But most often, I try and come in here with just a potion is generally what I'll have. And yeah, just get used to his movements and stuff. He's a pain in the ass. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, he'll actually try and avoid you if you have a star out. So generally speaking, if you don't have a bubble on you, he's gonna try and avoid you if you're not careful. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're dealing with him. But yeah, if you have an extra HP, you can do something like that where he flies into you and it's good to go. But yeah, that concludes the Wizards. We'll move on to the Stage 7 tutorial and finish out the game.